I am Steve.
I'm depressed. Oh, hello. I'm local. Didn't see you there. Oh, wait, no, I did see you there. You're on a device behind a computer or tablet, I don't know, or phone. I don't fucking know. Go outside, you lazy fuck. Anyways, the reason that I'm depressed is because Murder Drones has ended. It was the one thing that I made videos about, and any other one of my videos could burn in hell and die. But since Murder Drones has ended, how about we take a look at a fan project? Something with whimsical, something with charm. Something with novelty. So yeah, Murder Drones Insecurity. I made a video of this when I was basically a fetus 5 months ago. But in case you don't know, Murder Drones Insecurity is a Murder Drones fan project being made by 2 people, the lovely and talented Animator Thing and Lolmar Studios. Animator Thing is the head honcho when it comes to Insecurity, as he's the one who made it and is the one and only animator. And looking at the animation and graphics of Insecurity will leave you saying, boy howdy, Animator Thing sure as hell can animate a thing. So yeah, if you know about Insecurity, you'll know about Animator Thing. But I personally know him as the guy who would randomly pull up into my DMs, send me a random ass meme, and then ghost me for the next 3 months. And even though his talkings to me would be a bit inconsistent, I will admit, the memes he sent me were indeed bangers.
Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not, you stupid bastard?
Animator Thing, good sir, you have good taste. Also, he follows me on Twitter, so psst, what else have you achieved in your life? And then there's Lolmar Studios, who's a voice actor, wouldn't you know it? And Lolmar happens to be a co-director, a writer, and probably will voice a character in the series. Because if voice acting is your jazz and is working on a show, it would just make logical damn sense. He also feels the need to put exclamation marks in every single tweet he puts out, so... Oh yeah, and speaking of voice actors, there's a load of other voice actors working on Insecurity as well, like Ash McShawn as N. Because every single Murder Drones fan project has to have Ash McShawn as N. Apart from Intermission, which had Tomatosaurus. Tomatosaurus on my pizza! And of course, there's a load of other various ones as well. But I'm not gonna go through all of them because, well, I'm lazy. So the last time I covered Murder Drones Insecurity, we only had 1 teaser trailer out for it. And 5 months later, we still only have 3 video-based things for it. So it's clear to me that it's still quite early in development. And even though it's quite early in development, they're still shooting for a 2025 release, which is commendable. Now, let's get into those videos! First off, we have the official teaser for the project, the very first of Insecurity videos, released around 5 months ago, or at least, as of the time of writing the script. Now, I already talked about this teaser, but to sum it up, some worker guy over here has a thing in his hand, he removes the thing, V antagonizes him, end of. The second video, just simply called Unexpected, had N busting down a door, and then, that's it, end of. And then the third video, which was an animation test, has some goofy ass dudes talking on a few TV monitors, and then this motherfucker sees a singularity, end of, end of. Now, let's go over some things in these here videos, shall we? The graphics here are amazing. In fact, fuck that, I'm just going to dedicate the rest of this section to talking about the graphics, because they look super consistent throughout all of them. Insecurity's whole shtick is that it looks and feels like the actual show. It's what sets it apart from the likes of Intermission or Strays. So you see, Murder Drones is animated in a little program called Maya, and after all of the animating is done, the schmuck that the animators and modelers made is then imported into Unreal Engine, which is where they get the nice fancy ass graphics from. You can probably see why Epic Games is credited in the special thanks now. However, Insecurity is, with the power of Animator Thing's stupidly expensive RTX card, is entirely animated in a little program called Blender, which is free. But despite being made in a completely different program, a free one no less, to the untrained eye, it looks pretty spot on. And as for the animation itself, well, the whole reason I made my last video on Insecurity was so that I could respond to the people online saying, oh my god, this looks so glitch official, glitch hire this man, shut up. First of all, if they hired him, he wouldn't know how to use Maya, so no offense, Animator Thing. Second of all, if you look close enough, you can see some differences, like how the areas don't feel as detailed. I don't know about you, but these walls look paper thin. The animation looks a little jank, and the shaders and lighting feel a little less realistic, but who am I to complain? It's the closest we're gonna get, damn it. We don't know much about the story, and that should be obvious, because it's not out yet. But we do know about the general idea of the plot. It basically asks the question of, hey, what if the WDF wasn't a bunch of wussies and actually took Uzi's advice and started trying to kill the murder drones? While squeezing a bunch of original characters in there as well, because they can. This is a pretty intriguing concept, and I'll be honest, one that I'm surprised hasn't been done before. It feels like such an obvious concept and idea that has the potential to be realised much earlier into the show's life. Maybe even just after the pilot came out. But hey, we'll take what we can get when we can get it. And as for the voice acting, obviously it isn't going to sound one-to-one with the original voices, but honestly, the voice acting for V sounds pretty spot-on for an impersonator. Damn, I've said the word spot-on twice in this video. And the voices for the original characters are, well, I can't tell because they've barely said anything. Except for a few. So yeah, I am unable to state my judgment. And unfortunately, as far as watchable videos go, there isn't much else to talk about. As like I said, the thing itself is still very much in early development. Weren't you listening to me? Sure, we get the occasional screenshot from Animated Thing, but screenshots aren't enough to satisfy the masses. Have you seen the YouTube algorithm? So, one day, the bombshell dropped that development on the series would be coming to a temporary stop, as Animated Thing needed to concentrate on his schoolwork and graduation instead of insecurity. I mean, for fuck's sake, he was supposed to graduate this year but didn't do it because of this. Or at least, I think. But look, Animate a Thing. On the off chance that your eyes happen to be gazing upon this video, I'm gonna say it now. Things take time. You gotta understand that this project is being animated by one guy, and animation takes time. Plus, the people making these things have lives of their own. Every YouTube video, every animation, hell, every single piece of media you've ever consumed was behind someone. Real people. Yes, technically even AI art, because at least it was coded by someone. And school is something that all of us watching this video had or is going through at some point in our lives. So please, for the love of God, be patient, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Nothing hits harder like a motivational and generally in the right speech at the end of a video. Now that I've got a video out, it's time to kick back and act like a stoner for the rest of the... That's weird. Static only usually appears when it's on TVs, or when I'm trying to remember the plot of the last Matrix movie. What if I